small ones, Santino on JRE. Would you like some Santini? Let's hear him.
Tolerance.
There he is. We know. Report it.
Kill him.
Fuck that.
This guy's the worst.
Why can't I pull this up?
Fuck that.
The powerful Santino was on the Joe Rogan Experience once again. He's on this show far too much. And you know what it is? He opens for Rogan, or they do little tours together sometimes. So Joe thinks, let's go back to home base. Let's discuss. Santino could be on one of those guys who's, he's my guy on tour. I'll bring him on once a month. People are starting to turn on Santino now, too. They're starting to realize one of the top comments on this Santino clip is, damn, Santino looks like he hasn't slept in quite some time.
They said he's aged 10 years.
Yeah, that's what it was. Wow, Santino's really aged 10 years within 1 year. And then the second comment was, yeah, I don't know. He looks pretty bloated. Yikes. Now, did you see Little Dicky's Dave on FX? Oh, man. You got that free Hulu membership? Fire it up. Because Lil Dicky put out a show called Dave. They got Santino on the show as his best friend. The acting in this show is poor.
No, there's no contracts at this phase. It's laughable you'd even suggest such a thing.
Stupid guy over here. I just work with people on Wall Street all the time. I don't know about money or business or any of that kind of stuff.
It's a totally different world. What are you talking about?
The important thing was Santino looked like hell! I mean, really, it looked like they dragged him out of some puddle, some river. Pale, bloated. His eyebrows are getting really bushy. He's getting very craggly. His lips are becoming chapped and blue. Something going on with him. So it's nice to see that people are picking on his looks. This is one of his top things, his looks, his beauty.
Exactly. It wouldn't be so fun to pick on someone's looks if they didn't care so much about their looks.
Exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, we're not going to pick on people's looks who don't care, but Santino's whole thing is vanity. Remember,
he's been trying to be sexy for the past 6 years.
He wears foundation sometimes. He was also caught. He got hair plugs. The guy's got hair plugs. He used to be bald up there. He got hair plugs. We don't like guys who get hair plugs around here. We don't like people that are getting fillers to cover up their scarring. Of course, the fillers have fallen out, and we don't like the soy saucing, the dyeing of the hair, any of this stuff to make yourself look sexier. So anyway, Santino was on JRE. He looked awful. We've got some amazing Santino moments. He's been on JRE before. Everything okay? He's been on JRE before. We're grabbing something for you. And it's usually pretty boring. This time, everything changes. This might be one of the better... Well, you'll see. Let's start from the beginning and see where this goes. Okay, we got a great clip for you guys here today from Andrew Santino. The Joe Rogan Experience, powerful Andrew Santino, episode 1438.
I think he's an LA guy, but he hand does them. He's a Mexican.
All right, there he is. Very nice. Look at his little tee. Cute t-shirt. Let's go to our first clip. Cringe woman joke. This is at 5250. Cringe woman joke. What's this one about, Jules?
Oh, this is just a really light one where Santino does a joke that bombed with me.
Oh, okay. So we'll start light, and then we're going to end hard. 5250.
This is just
Let's
me being picky, so it's up to you.
5250. These are good. All right, let's hear this. Santino doing a light bomb, a cringe woman joke. I think I remember this now.
Woman.
And it's woman empowerment is maybe the initial intention was to be like, women, go women, but underneath it all, it might be some fucked up.
You can't say go women if it's women versus trans women. You can say go women if it's women versus men.
Right.
But you can't say go women if it's women versus trans women, because trans women are women.
You know what I say to women, Joe? I say, get back in the kitchen.
You son of a bitch. You probably do say that.
That's where you belongs.
You do say that.
Yeah, that's
did you hear that? He didn't have anything to say. He knew these things were going bad. You can't riff with Joe.
What are you, Bill Burr?
I say, get back in the kitchen. And then Joe doesn't play along with him. Let's watch that again. That was pretty cringe.
Stuff like
women
that.
Versus trans women, because trans women are women.
You know what I say to women, Joe? I say, get back in the kitchen.
You son of a bitch. You probably do say that.
That's where you belongs.
You do
and
say
then
that.
Joe knew that wasn't funny. He goes, you probably do say that. You do say that. Now, these boys have been, finally, this is a nice little moment. These boys have been touring with each other for quite some time. And when Joe picked Santino, we said, how do you pick Santino? How could you spend every day with this guy? Aren't you sick of him? Don't you see through? Don't you see his sliminess? But, you know, he never showed any signs of seeing through and seeing the Santino that we see. However, this episode changed things for us. This is the very first time we see Joe being a little short with Santino. You can see it here in this clip. You're going to see it in these other ones. It's almost like they're getting sick of each other. Remember that when you'd be hanging out with a kid in 7th grade, you spend every day with him, and then your mom would say, you know, you got to spend some time apart. I think you guys are starting to get sick of each other.
Yep.
Joe Rogan is starting to get sick of Santino. And you can hear it here making fun of his little joke. So it starts light. Let's hear that again.
In the kitchen.
You son of a bitch. You probably do say that.
That's where you belong.
You do say that. You see.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Fucking terrible. So
fucking terrible. See,
and then
Joe can't hide.
Laugh to get
yourself out of it. You probably do say that. Ugh, fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Why? Why is it terrible?
You know what I say to women, Joe? I say, get back in the kitchen.
You son of a bitch. You probably do say that.
That's where you belong.
You do say that. You see.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Fucking terrible. So find out if that...
And then Santino does that fake laugh with all of his messy
I like to imagine
teeth.
He glanced at Jamie to laugh with him, but then Jamie just has a complete straight
face.
Yeah,
Jamie has never laughed at any of these guys. Then we go to...
This is the good part.
To 21:15. This is the big one?
Yes, maybe we should all do a stretch before this one.
We should.
It's so big.
This is the big one. So
hands to the sky.
Let me line up this time code 221:15. 221:15. This is good, and this completely shatters Andrew Santino's reality here. What did I say? 221:15. Here we are. It's coming. The show Bad Friends, Andrew Santino, I think they're on their 3rd or 4th episode. We made a video about them the day their podcast was released called Bad Sets. It's awful. Remember this video, doing very well on our YouTube right now. And we really focused in on how awful their set was. I don't think I have to remind you. Remember the baby blue set? It had a shelf. People know about this bad set.
It was a very reasonable critique.
Very reasonable critique, and we were met with some hostility by their fans. You know, the worst, one of the hardest things that I have to go through day in and day out is unwinding all these D'Elia and Santino fans. They've been fully tricked. I mean, Joe Rogan co-signed these boys, told them they were good, and you got a lot of guys, millions of guys.
It's like untangling a pair of headphones.
It
takes a lot of time, effort. You got to focus.
Yeah, one of those giant balls of shoelaces all fucked up.
We're working on it.
It's going to be a long process. It might take me months, but I'm willing to be patient. One knot after the next. However, we're about to watch a clip where Joe Rogan kind of parrots some of the information that I gave out in that video. And Andrew Santino is going to shut the fuck up, and make him change the subject. You'll see. I think it speaks for itself. Should we play the clip?
Oh, yeah.
They're discussing, Joe Rogan's going to bring up, oh, I heard you started a podcast with Bobby Lee. You still doing that podcast? Here, let's watch.
This is the real world.
I forgot about those golf shoes I got too.
Also jealous and annoyed.
You're gonna love this. Jealous.
Jamie gets some great stacks. Jamie's got some great shit. Where it's coming from. It's all love, Jamie.
You're gonna love this.
None of it. None of it's hate.
Are you still doing a podcast with Bobby Lee?
Yes.
That's a weird. You're still doing that podcast with Bobby Lee? You mean the one we just started? Now, either Santino tells Joe exactly what's going on, and Joe just doesn't care. So maybe Santino's like, yeah, I started a podcast with Bobby Lee. Yeah, could I promote it? I want to come on and promote it. Yeah, fine. And then when he finally comes on, you still doing that podcast with Bobby? Yeah, you idiot. It's not about... Yeah, I just started it. That's what I told... So Joe not even listening to these guys, really. Joe doesn't really care about what they have to say. It's more about Joe needs somebody to talk to. Talk at. Yes, exactly.
Jamie? It's none of it. None of it's hate.
Are you still doing a podcast with Bobby Lee?
Yes, me and Robert E. Lee.
How often you guys do
it? Every single week. Comes out on Mondays. It's called Bad Friends. It's the most fucking fun thing I've ever done in my life.
Whoa! The fucking most fun thing I've ever done in my fucking life.
Fun, hey?
Where did you learn how to talk like that, Tony C. Hinchcliffe?
This is fucking great, by the way. Just fucking great. This is exactly what the fuck fuck I like to happen when I come to a fucking venue and sell a bunch of fucking tickets. So that the fucking main thing doesn't fucking work. You think it's the cord or the mic, sound guy? Cord? Okay, why don't we just switch the cord? Why don't we pretend like none of this ever fucking happened?
Why is it the most fucking fun thing you've ever done in your fucking life? Look at those eyes. Yeah, what a bad guy. What a bad fish. Let's hear some more.
Great.
We talked to each other for just over an hour about a myriad of things. I set up bits for him to do.
Ooh.
We do a bunch of different new fun stuff every single week. It's actually been... Doing my own podcast is fun, but doing one with him has just been like, you know.
Dude, he's the perfect guy for podcasts.
He
podcasts
really is.
are a thing for him. Yep. The thing for him.
Keep watching.
He's a hard...
He's so silly. He's a fun guy. And
all right, I see Joe's eyes darting towards that TV. Jamie has pulled up the Bad Friends podcast. Which one is that? Episode 1, the same one that we viewed. So they've got the Bad Friends podcast pulled up, and you see beautiful Andrew Santino sitting against this mini eggs purple eggshell wall with this stupid shelf. He's sitting in front of what we call the bad set. So this is Joe Rogan's first time seeing the Bad Friends podcast. Let's see what Joe Rogan has to say about Andrew Santino's new show.
You get to know him, and you love him.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a sweetheart.
If you go to this week's episode, go to episode 3. And
what's with the shelf? Who's the designer?
This is half of the stuff we get. We talk shit about it from our fans.
Well, who put
wait, what? What's with the shelf? Who's the designer? And then Santino starts tripping over himself. Yeah, that's the set. We talk about shit with our fans. Wait, what?
Your fans or
Wait a
your
minute.
enemies?
So Joe Rogan starts critiquing the awful set, and Santino quickly... And you know how I know Santino is terrified right now. You know how I know Santino is going through the... He refuses to give any eye contact to Joe. He's staring at the screen. He's locked into the screen. He's going, yeah, I know. Me and my friends make fun of it. Don't worry about any of the set stuff. Let's not talk about the fucking set. Because the first day his podcast came out, he was pacing all day over our video of his bad set. So for Joe to sit here and start talking about the bad set, it's really... You're giving this guy... Can you imagine? I don't think I have to explain.
I could kiss Joe right on the lips after he asked this.
Watch this. We didn't even show you the whole thing. Watch this.
He's such a sweetheart.
If you go to this week's episode, go to episode 3. And
what's with the shelf? Who's the designer?
This is half of the stuff we get. We talk shit about it from our fans.
Well, who put that together?
The producer.
You have a producer that decorates?
No, we just told him to throw stuff on the wall.
Don't worry about it, Joe.
Just put up some shit on the
Why
wall.
don't you put some stuff on the wall?
Look at him. He won't look at Joe. Joe's like, keeps going and he's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, we got to... What did
Shut
he
the fuck
exactly
up. They're going to be
say?
watching this and cheering. Yeah, let's go back to that first line of bullshit.
He stumbled over like 50 different things to say.
Yeah, because he knows, like,
his heart
shut the
sunk.
fuck up.
Episode 3. And
what's with the shelf? Who's the designer?
This is half of the stuff we get. We talk shit about it from our fans.
Well, who put...
This is half of the stuff we
get. We talk shit about from our fans.
No. Your fans, in fact, all stuck up for you. See, we got into the best part. We made fun of their set before their fans even were able to roast them about their set. So we made fun of them and their set so brutally that their fans won't make fun of the set now, because then they're giving us the power there.
Exactly.
So their fans don't make fun of the set. They don't make fun of the set. Even if they had planned on making fun of their own set and joking about it with their fans, that joke is ruined. We took that joke. That joke is ours.
We make fun of the set.
We're the guys who make fun of your fucking set. So we try. And look, you'll never see Santino so stuck, have you? You want to see this all over again? Watch this.
Like, he's such a sweetheart.
If you go to this week's episode, go to episode 3. And
what's with the shelf? Who's the designer?
This is half of the stuff we get. We talk shit about it from our fans.
Well, who put
Whoa! No, you don't. This is half of the stuff. Yeah, we talk shit about it from our fans. That's not even a real sentence. And you don't. Just like what Mike David said. I bet he's seeing this too, because he covers every fucking thing I do.
that together?
The producer.
You have a producer that decorates?
No, we just told him to throw stuff on the walls because we were like, just put up some shit on the wall.
Why don't you put some stuff on the wall that represents what you like?
We're gonna. It's brand new. We just started the whole thing. We haven't done it yet. Also, you
need an American flag behind you. That should be what we all do now.
Go to episode 3. Go to episode 3 and go.
Look at that changement! Santino don't want to talk anything about the set. He's saying whatever he can to get Joe off this fucking set stuff.
And Joe saying the exact
same
points
thing.
that we said in
Why
our video.
isn't it decorated to show off your personalities? This really looks.
Your producer.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
The set?
And Santino's doing this thing. He's got his eyes locked to the screen because he knows if he looks Joe in the eye, he's going to start tearing up.
Joe might have even seen our video.
No, Joe don't watch nothing. But here, let's see if there's any more. I think Joe said something at the end that was really bad too.
Yes, there's more.
The producer.
You have a producer that decorates?
No, we just told him to throw stuff on the walls because we were like, just put up some shit on the wall.
Why don't you put some stuff on the wall that represents what you like?
We're gonna. It's brand new. We just started the whole thing. We haven't done it yet. Also,
what are you gonna hang? What are you gonna hang that's gonna fix that monstrosity? We're gonna. It's brand new. Yeah, you ain't doing shit.
That's what you like.
We're gonna. It's brand new. We just started the whole thing. We haven't done it yet. Also,
then Joe looks at Jamie and goes, look at that. So
he doesn't respect Santino.
Santino. He don't even believe him. We're gonna change it. And Joe looks at Jamie. He's like, yeah, right. Listen to this guy with his bad set.
You need an American flag behind you. That should be what we all do.
And then Joe realizes this is kind of awkward here. That he goes, whoa, Santino's like, what's going on?
There's another good part coming right after this.
Because you can know. So Joe knows. He's like, ooh, Santino's not, like, he's actually taking this personally. I could tell the feeling in the room. So then Joe starts trying to make fun of his own American flag.
I think he is serious about his American flag.
Oh, really? Okay,
but
there's another part.
There's another really good part coming right after this, so just keep listening.
Let's hear it. Look at Santino. Shut the fuck up!
Stuff on the wall that represents what you like.
We're gonna. It's brand new. We just started the whole thing. We haven't done it yet. Yeah, also,
You need an American flag behind you. That should be what we all do now.
Go to episode 3. Go to episode 3 and go to the go to the beginning, I think, because this is an episode where I brought a airsoft gun to the studio. Bobby with a gun is Look
at those glasses. You guys are reading a script? What is this?
Whoa! Look at those glasses. You guys reading a script? What is this?
There's more.
This is exciting because when Joe does this, that means Joe don't respect it.
No.
So Joe is finding holes. Usually, if he likes something, he would just go, rock on, man. That's really cool. Great job. Yeah, awesome. But he's finding little things to pick apart. He don't usually do that.
And this guy loves Kyle Dunnigan.
What are you guys, reading a script? Let's see this. So he don't like Santino's new podcast at all.
The beginning, I think, because this is an episode where I brought a airsoft gun to the studio. Bobby with a gun is Look
at those glasses. You guys are reading a script? What is this? You love letters to each other?
We're reading sweet, sweet nothings. But Bobby got a gun.
Oh,
I gave Bobby an airsoft gun.
Go to the very
end.
Animation of Bobby.
I don't know who did that one. Isn't that good, though?
He's wearing slides.
He always wears slides.
Animation. He's wearing slides.
Go to the very end. Go to the very, very end real quick. There's the airsoft gun comes out way later.
Sorry, I'm smoking.
Imagine if we all decided that every podcast we're going to have an American flag in the background. We all decided to do it that way.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, and I shoot a TV.
You don't want to look at... Wait, hold on. And there's something coming up. So Joe brings it back to, imagine if we all had this American flag on the back of our podcast. Santino don't even want to entertain that. His eyes are glued to the TV screen. I've never seen him so shook in all of my existence.
So he's really trying to show Rogan this bit where Bobby pulls out a gun. Wow.
A fake gun.
Amazing.
Yeah, a fake toy gun. Okay.
Something we've been doing for 10 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
But let's hear what Rogan thinks about this bit.
Okay.
If we keep playing it.
Let's watch.
If we all decided that every podcast we're going to have an American flag in the background, we all decided to do it that way.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, and I shoot a TV.
Completely
people
ignoring.
People got freaked out. They thought it was a real gun.
I think this is one you had to be there things.
Whoa!
There you go.
So, okay, Santino wants to show Joe the podcast, starts getting rattled when Joe makes fun of the set, thinking about, our giant victory here that we're going to be having. And then gets distracted by going, no, but you got to see the part where we pull out a fake gun. And then they start playing and Joe goes, looks like it's one of those had to be there things. Whoa!
Ouch.
That's not a friendly thing to say to a friend. And look at Santino. This is Santino. Santino, he's got his body language don't look good.
He's hugging
himself. He's in full protection mode. His eyes have not moved from that screen, showing that he's trying to... You see what he's doing here?
We all decided to do it that way.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, and I shoot a TV. People didn't like... People got freaked out. They thought it was a real gun.
I think this is one of you had to be there things. Because right now it just looks like you with a gun. And
yeah, no, it's not. I know. No, I'm saying, but I brought an airsoft gun, which is a bad...
Whoa, and he's going like this. Look at him. He's grabbing his arm. Yeah, I know. But we've never seen Santino in this hypnotist state where he's just staring. He doesn't have anything to say. So that really got him. That threw him the fuck off, right? That
He's
thing
dying.
about the set threw him off.
Yes.
And now he's just sitting there.
I think I love Joe Rogan now.
And Joe's so stupid that he doesn't even realize he's feeding right into our little tricks.
People didn't like... People got freaked out. They thought it was a real gun.
I think this is one of you had to be there things.
Look at him.
Because right
Look
now
at
it just
him.
looks like you with a gun.
Yeah, no, it's not. I know. No, I'm saying...
Have you ever done this? If you ever see me doing this, lock me up. Look at this arm massage he's doing. He's grabbing both of his arms and going like,
Clench.
Clench. Mikey, clench.
Had to be there things. Because right now it just looks like you with a gun.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And he's smiling to try to... That's what comedians do, by the way. That's why it's kind of hard to catch them these days. They try to smile through all their worst problems. Just keep a smile on your face and the world won't see the pain. Oh, I see the fucking pain!
I know. No, I'm saying, but I brought an airsoft gun, which is a
Did
bad...
you just break the TV?
Yeah, Bobby dared me to shoot the TV, so I did it. We're children.
Is that a BB? Like, what's it shooting?
It's an airsoft gun. It's a BB gun. Yeah.
Oh, so you shot a BB at the TV?
Yeah. I could shoot a gun inside of
broke
it.
a
Whoa, then Joe, did you see that look he gave to Jamie?
Yeah, have him
So you
and
don't like
Jamie
Joe's like
been-
trying to find reasons that this sucks. Like,
He's
why?
acting like Joe and Jamie have been talking about Santino behind his back, and
Yes,
that Joe's
he
looking over
keeps
at
looking
Santino
to-
like, see?
no, to Jamie.
Yeah, sorry. To
He
Jamie.
keeps looking at Jamie like, see what I mean? Like, why are you picking apart this? You're the one who brought it up. Hey, you still doing that podcast with Bobby Lee? And he's like, yeah, let's show it. And everything he's showing, Joe is shitting on. So what? Does Joe think maybe this is a little over the line? He's kind of insulted now.
He's being a little bit of a bad friend.
But Joe's the one who told everybody to go off and do podcasts. But now I think Joe is saying, this isn't what I meant. I meant do what you're passionate about and do a podcast. And now I think he's seeing all of his friends, how they're taking advantage of the medium. And now he can't stuff it back into the box here. He's going, hey, you're kind of making a shit show with all these podcasts. And I think that's what's happening. I think he's kind of, he's doing it in his own way. He's subconsciously shitting on Santino's show, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Why
he's
is he
certainly not
poo-pooing?
promoting it.
Well, yeah, why is he putting down all the moments? Let's hear this again.
We're children.
Is that a BB? Like, what's it shooting?
It's an airsoft gun. It's a BB gun. Yeah.
Oh, so you shot a BB at the TV?
Yeah.
Watch this.
I could shoot a gun inside of that.
Wait, why? So you shot a baby at the TV? And then he looks at Jamie. This idiot, right? What's going on? I thought you wanted these boys doing casts.
Rift.
Yeah. Bob does that stuff to me. Only when I'm with this moron do I...
Joe goes, you shot a baby at the TV? And Cynthia, yeah. And Joe goes, this is happening. So why is Joe so, it's subtle, but it's happening.
Oh, so you shot a BB at the TV?
Yeah. I could shoot a gun
You
inside
broke
of
a
that.
TV?
Yeah. Bob does that stuff to me.
Jesus
Only when
Christ.
I'm with this moron
like
do I
that,
do
huh,
such
Joe?
dumb
He
stuff.
smokes cigarettes in there too?
He
Is
started-
Bobby smoking again?
Yeah, not inside. We make him go outside.
He's trying to find anything he can to put down this show.
Now, would you like to see Rogan disrespecting Santino once again?
Yes. Is there any more to this part here? Should I play it?
You could check a couple
Let's
more
play it
seconds,
for 2
I
more
guess.
seconds, and
That's
then
all
we've
I
got it.
remember.
We've got some more proof of him disrespecting Santino. He's seeing. He's starting to see. This
He
guy.
sees what we see.
This ain't the real deal. I've been on airplanes with him. He got nothing to say. He ain't one of comedy's funny men.
We see, he see.
We see, he see. All right, our last time code from the great and powerful Andrew Santino. This is 24200. 242. What's going to happen here, Jules? Another disrespect
Let's
segment.
just see what Joe thinks about Santino's new show with Little Dicky that he's here to promote.
Wow, 242. Is Joe going to do another disrespectful moment? Let's find out.
Bro, we didn't even talk about your show. You have a new show.
I got a new show.
Doesn't it come out today or something?
It comes out today.
Next week?
Comes out today.
March 4th? It's already March 4th.
Comes out today.
How is it March 4th?
I don't know.
I feel like I've been abducted by aliens and time's been stolen from me.
It comes out today on FXX and on Hulu.
You and that Little Dicky.
Me and Little Dicky.
Hey.
There it is. That's
Who's
us
that guy?
talking. Wait, hold on. Play my when you
There's
play a
Little
clip.
Dicky.
When you play a clip about what
see.
I said about the show. I can't believe they left it in.
Is that Little Dicky's parents?
That's his parents that play his parents on the show. Look at the very end. There's a clip I say. Nah, keep going. That's me talking head. Listen to what I say about the show. You're going to love it. Turn this up. And everyone should be embarrassed to be a part of it. All right. It's a great show.
Okay, they're showing a clip from the show.
Little Dicky thinks it's going to be one of the best shows ever. So congratulations on
Yes.
being a part of one of the best shows ever.
I hope so.
Okay, wait. Let's hear some
It's a
of
little
this.
bit bitchy.
Lil Dicky thinks this is going to be one of the best shows ever. So congratulations on being part of one of the best shows ever, he says. Okay. Now let's hear this. I think gets a little bit worse. Let's watch.
I think it's funny the FX guy was like, how do you think, they're fucking rousing me into saying something. I go, I think it's one of the worst shows of all time and everyone should be embarrassed to be a part of it. And he's looking at me like, what the fuck? What do you, I'm like, dude, I'm a comedian. It's a joke. What the fuck? This is a comedy. Like,
And I'll explain to you what happened here. So they're doing press for the show. And they were asking him, hey, what do you think about the show? And Santino goes, it's one of the worst shows ever. I think it's going to fail. And everyone at FX was like, dude, no, we don't. You're not trolling the news with Tom Segura,
This is the show.
While doing a show. We're trying to promote the show. It's the opening day. You're telling
being an asshole.
people that you're being an asshole. We didn't hire you for this. You're a bit part in this show.
It's not that they don't get your joke. It's that they're
We
not
get
in the
the
mood
joke.
for that type of
This
joke
isn't
right
what it
now.
is. You're in your contract. You were hired to give these interviews. You don't start saying it's the worst show ever. This isn't your show. So they're probably all, the producers, the people who work on the show, they're probably rolling their eyes at this. Let's watch.
I go, I think it's one of the worst shows of all time and everyone should be embarrassed to be a part of it. And he's looking at me like, what the fuck? What do you, I'm like, dude, I'm a comedian. It's
Watch
a
what
joke.
Rogan
What the
does.
fuck? This is a comedy. Like, and they took it so serious. I was like, dude,
and they're
Jesus,
making comedy. Doomed.
No, these are the,
Get out of there.
These are
Come back to the store.
No.
Wait, what? You're doomed. You're doomed. Get the hell out of there.
The show is doomed? Your new
Stop.
show?
So Joe Rogan in his head, because Joe Rogan didn't know about this. So Joe Rogan's been poo-pooing Santino because he thinks, Santino's going all Hollywood. He's doing all these dumb shows. So in Joe's head, he don't want Santino even doing this show. This was the one, perfect excuse that Joe had to run in there and say, don't do it.
He even
Quit
earlier
the show.
in the show, Joe did a little spiel about how he hates that comedians used to use comedy just to get on
Yes.
sitcoms and that they don't respect it as an
Yes.
art.
So Joe sees this. Here's Andrew Santino using stand-up just to get on all these bullshit sitcoms, doing this terrible performance. But watch this. I think this gets better.
I'm like, dude, I'm a comedian. It's a joke. What the fuck? This is a comedy. Like, and they took it so serious. I was like, dude,
and they're
Jesus.
making comedy. Doomed.
No, these are the.
Get out of there.
These are
Come back to the
No,
store.
no.
Why are you on TV?
Stop it.
Why
See?
on TV?
No, these are the guys that are doing the promo, the advertising company. They come in and be like, hey, tell us about the show. It's like, what do you want me to fucking say? I'm
You need
never
a
good
better
at those.
agent. You need a better agent.
That has
Shields you from
nothing to
that.
do.
Yeah,
No.
an agent shields you from that and says, Mr. Santino.
Agents
this
of
is
S.H.I.E.L.D.
work to people.
That's
that
like when
don't
you
know
go
what
to
the
a
fuck is
premiere.
going
When
on.
you do a premiere, they ask these
They're
questions.
fighting.
And I
Don't go to the premiere.
you have to.
You don't
They're
have to.
fighting.
You do.
This
It's in your
is a
contract.
fight.
You got to go.
You got to get a better agent that doesn't put that shit in your contract.
Oh, look at this. Here they are. They're finally at their wits' end with each other. Then you got to get it. You see, and Joe lives in this fairy tale land. He doesn't understand. These guys got to work, man. They're not all the powerful, rich Joe Rogans.
They don't get 30 mil a month.
Joe really doesn't understand that. They got to go out and work. And Joe's going, get a better agent. You don't need to do any of that shit. Yes, he does. He has to do all of it. He's so replaceable. They can replace him with any fuck. So yes, he has to do all the stuff that they tell him to do. And Joe's sitting there like, get a better agent. And Santino finally has had it with Joe. Starts making faces at him finally. Watch this.
You don't have to.
You do. It's in your contract. You got to go.
You got to get a better agent It doesn't put that shit in your contract.
Joe, see what he does? You should stop fucking laughing. This is him just baiting me to get angry about it. You have to go. I don't have a choice.
This is a fight.
Look, but the show is good. People watch the show. It's going to be
what's
good.
important.
Yeah, the show's
show's
good.
good,
Watch the
that
show. It's
people
going to be
watch the
fucking
show.
funny. And if it's not, it's all Joe
You
Rogan's
seem
fault.
aggressive.
Whoa!
Because you know.
There it is.
Me? Too aggressive?
You seem aggressive. Now, you wouldn't throw that in there unless you were getting sick of Santino. SOS, we call it. SOS, sick of Santino. You seem aggressive. Joe Rogan is starting to notice that this Andrew Santino is a ball of shit. Watch this.
It's going to be
Watch the
fucking
show.
funny. And if it's not, it's all Joe
You
Rogan's
seem
fault.
aggressive.
Because you know how to get my goat.
Fake laughing.
Like you don't fucking know. Watch the show. Watch the show on...
You in town Thursday
FX.
night?
No, I go to...
Is that
I'm in
it?
Philly this weekend.
Right there it was. Look at that. Andrew Santino being demoralized by his buddy Joe Rogan. We know. Report him. Fuck that clown. All
Now,
right.
are all of those mean comments on our YouTube video about the set going to be retracted now since Joe agrees with us?
I don't know. Maybe Joe is just a jealous, bitter troll with no content.
I'll just say Bobby came with some heat in the room because he was psychologically attacked by some online trolls that attacked bad friends.
Andrew Santino put me in a mood. He's screaming and all that stuff.
I just didn't like people talking bad about me.
We know, report it. Fuck that clown. We know, report it. Fuck that clown.
This guy's the worst.
Report it.
Kill him.
Fuck that clown.
Makes me so fucking mad.
Report it. Fuck that clown.
Dude, I want to choke him out and
Report him. Fuck that clown.
sometimes I play with my butthole when I jerk off. Spread the legs and tuck it around. People talking bad about me.
Italy.
Smack him in the fucking face. Slugger Santino is so fucking mad.
This is a spooky case.
We know. Report it.
Let's go.
Fuck that clown. We know.
Zero
Report it.
tolerance.
Fuck that clown.
Fucking
we know. Report it.
Kill him.
Fuck that clown.
This guy's the
We know.
worst.
Report it. Fuck that clown.
Dude, they fuck with me.
Report him. Fuck that clown.
Tickle, tickle. My butthole when I jerk off.
Spread my legs and I get down to town.
Fucking trolls every day.
Mikey trick.